Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Super Mario RPG playthrough. Mario, you have one foot that's like not even on the boxes, so you might not want to do that. But yeah, before we get started, a couple of things I've noticed. We're actually missing some interesting things in the monster log here. I mean, obviously for this, these three, it's the other three clones we haven't looked at yet. There is one monster, technically two, we haven't seen from Land's End yet. But I have a feeling we might actually see them later anyway. Because there is an area coming up here later that has, like, you know, more variations of the enemies that we saw there. So I think that we can still find these. But either way, I'll figure out what exactly I'm missing at a later date and time. But I want to say they'll both appear here, and we can get them in another area. If we continue going up, we're also missing this enemy in the sea still. I went back there like in between recordings, but the enemies weren't there. They hadn't respawned yet. I don't exactly know when they respawn, but I'll get that later. And then another thing I noticed was that Booster is actually here. I don't know if, like, you just automatically get this for, like, just doing the curtain game. Or if, like, you have to, like, your file has some memory of you doing it. Which, I technically did do the fight, but I reloaded my saves, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. I don't think it does. I think you just get this, like, just automatically, but it is interesting that it does appear, though, at the very least. But yeah, that's about all I wanted to show very quickly, because we have a new area to explore. We have Monstro Town. There's a lot of doors to look at here, so let's, well, go through all of them. I also like the little welcome sign, how it's like a bat or something. Kind of neat. Here's a fan. Oh my, a traveler from afar. Welcome to Monstro Town, where many monsters mingle. I'm the landlady, Monster Mama. A star, you say? Oh, you're here to see our star. She's upstairs, so feel free to go and take a look for yourself. Upstairs, eh? Oh. I think she's kind of, mistaken on something. That is a lovely dance. What's this? Oh. Wait a minute. That looks kind of familiar, wouldn't you say? Almost like that could come in handy at a certain place that we might be revisiting here in a little bit. I've been all around the world, but the strangest person I met is this old geezer in Rosetown. He really is weird, but definitely worth meeting. Sometimes if you jump at the right places, a treasure box will pop out of thin air. Anything like this happen to you? These treasure boxes are known as hidden treasures, because they appear out of nowhere. You think you found them all, but you still have 9 hidden treasures left. And we'll actually get a big number of them coming up soon, so yeah, we'll get those at some point. So what do you think? Isn't our star adorable? She's so talented, too. Folks come to see her from afar. Starbies? The sequel to Arby's? Oh! No. Oh, Star Piece. Nope, not familiar with them. So you came all the way out here to search for the Star Piece. It must be really important. This is the last place on land. If you can't find it here, the only place left is up. So, you want to go there, huh? You're an open book. Okay, here's what you need to do. There's a secret passage to the sky at Bean Valley. But first, you must scale the cliff beyond the desert to get there. Since you're such a nice guy, I'll introduce you to someone that can help you. Paratroopers, I need you. What was our flying time, troops? 8.52 seconds, Sergeant. Paratroopers reporting for duty, ma'am. We're 0.52 seconds late. I'll hold myself personally accountable for the delay, ma'am. Still as rigid as ever about your rules and regulations? No need to bother with the protocol around me, Sergeant. I've got a favor to ask of you. Yes, ma'am. Anything we can do for a civilian. This fellow here really wants to get to Bean Valley. Could you help him scale the cliff? Understood, ma'am. The orders are, get Mustache over the cliff. We will succeed. We will now deploy ourselves to the cliff at Land's End. Paratroopers, keep a tight formation. We have liftoff. They're odd, but trustworthy. Good luck with your search. Yeah, they're so freaking odd. Okay, well that's the first building. We have this building right here with a key on top. Let's see if there's anything we can do about that. So the super jump is your specialty, right? Those multiple jumps of yours are pretty amazing. I heard that your record for consecutive jumps stands at 13. How do you do it? Jump at least 30 times in a row and I'll give you a prize. So yes, I kind of talked about this before. Super jumps, the move that you can use technically infinitely if you get the timing down. If you get a big enough streak, you can get some items from this guy. At 30, you get the attack scarf, which basically really like overpowers your attack, and it has some other really nice boosts as well. I think it can like also protect against like death and maybe even some other status elements too. It's really good. It's like a very good piece of equipment, or it's an accessory, but still it's really good. The other item he can give you is the super suit. And yes, bring in the "where's my super suit" jokes in the comments section. Go right ahead. But yeah, to get the super suit, you need to jump 100 times in a row. I've never done this, even in the original game. But I have gotten the attack scarf before in the original game. I haven't gotten it in the remake, though. I will try to get it, but I'm going to wait till a certain point. Besides, it kind of makes the game too easy anyway when it's already a pretty easy game. So I'm not really going to be in a rush to get it. But I am not promising that I'll get the super suit. If the strategy I was given works, then maybe I will get it and try it and show it off. But I am by no means actually going to be aiming for it. So just keep that in mind. It's really weird. Sometimes I hear the next door. He's always mumbling about a crystal this and an evil that. Isn't a crystal some kind of shiny rock or something? I know I've seen those somewhere. I also have a thwomp. You there, rumor has it that you're quite an accomplished jumper. I may be out-jumped, but you're totally out-pumped. The strong, silent type, eh? Don't you dig these vibes? 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 Okay, so there's a reason why I'm doing this. If he jumps 7 times, that'll knock the key off from the platform. So you can get the temple key, and we can check that out a bit later. That's in the Balone Temple. Right here, this door. You can't actually enter it because it's locked. But if you look at it, it's been sealed. Look, the shiny stone is reacting. The seal has been broken and the door is opened. We're not doing this yet. But this is going to be the location for one of the game's optional boss fights. So we'll definitely check that out later. Yes, just a minute. I'll be there in a second. Oh my. Goomhilda, what are you doing here? Bowser, it's been ages, hasn't it? Sorry about going AWOL on you. I ran away because I was scared to fight Smithy. A lot has happened since then, but look at how far I've come. I'm managing this store now. And look, here are my little ones. Come on, show your manners and greet Uncle Bowser. Hi, Uncle Bowser. Although I can't fight for you, I still have some items you can use. Maybe you'll find it in your heart to forgive me if I can help you get equipped.
Don't worry. I'm not angry with you. I've got new minions now, and we're gonna reclaim my castle. You go on with your life here. I wish you the best.
Aw, Bowser loves his minions so much. So yeah, you actually have two shops here. You have the Goombaling shop, or the Triplet shop. There's nothing really here. They sell mushrooms, but they're actually, like, not good mushrooms. They can actually, like, give you some negative effects, so keep that in mind. You can kind of tell that from, like, the description. Recovers 30 HP, but Goomba, on the other hand, has some stuff that's a little more interesting. Not only does Goomba have, like, the more, like, you know, the obvious items, but he does actually have Bowser's next weapon and Bowser's next armor. So we're going to go ahead and get those. Let's go ahead and sell. I know it's sad getting rid of this item, but unfortunately everything from here on out is superior. We can sell the Happy Shell as well. So yeah, it took a while, but Bowser is back to being equipped again, which is nice. Okay, next up we have kind of the inn of Monstro Town. Feel free to rest here, the three musty fears. Nice to meet ya. I'm Greeper.
Hi, I'm Boo. And I'm Drybones, clickety-clack.
We are the three musty fears. He's sleeping.
Boy, he sure is. Check those bubbles coming out of his nose. Maybe he can still hear us while he's asleep. Hey, you, want to play a round of Find the Flag?
Right, we'll each hide a flag somewhere around the world.
Yeah, find all the flags and you'll get an awesome prize, clickety-clack.
We'll go and hide the flags. See you when we get back. They'll be back. I'm back. I hid my flag behind a wooden flower.
I'm home. My flag's under a green bed, clickety-clack. I'm back. You'll never guess my spot. It's between O and A. Our flags are invisible, so search very carefully when you think you've found the spot.
Farewell and good morning. Okay, so another little mini game we're going to be playing. Hey, nothing wrong with that, I guess. And the last place we have is this place up here. Who is it? Sorry, but the sensei isn't in. Oh my gosh.
Jagger?
Bowser, I haven't seen you for so long. I've been studying here at the dojo under the Sensei Jinx because, to tell you the truth, I knew I couldn't beat Smithy. That's why I'm here now. Someday I'm gonna return and make you proud.
Don't worry about me. I've got new minions now. We're gonna take back my castle. You stick to your guns. Train like there's no tomorrow.
Okay, so here's another optional boss fight place. So we can fight Jagger now if we want to. Jagger's actually not that difficult, so I think we can go ahead and do this. My sensei is out right now, but he'll be back shortly. In the meantime, will you accept a challenge from me? Sure. Great. You know that I'm not going to make it easy for you, right? So yeah, here's Jagger. Jagger is... He's not like a normal Terrapin. He's actually a lot harder. He has way more HP, can deal more damage. Which, I mean, I'd hope so, since Terrapins were like the first enemy in the game. But, yeah, basically, just a stronger version of a Terrapin. Okay, I missed the timing. I actually forgot that Bowser had a new weapon, so that didn't exactly help matters. But I love the spiked Link. Bowser just has really cool weapons, honestly. Even his next weapon, even if it's not like the most interesting looking, just the idea of it is really freaking cool. Yeah, as you can see, Jagger can definitely pack a punch, even if he is just a Terrapin. Yikes, you're tough. Yikes, I guess that was to be expected. Mario, you're a top-notch fighter. You did well for your inexperience, Jagger. Sensei, have you been here all along? You felt my key, didn't you? Not bad for a novice. Your fighting style, it isn't as foolproof as you think. I'll accept the challenge any day. Okay, so now you can fight Jinx, the sensei of Jagger. And, Jinx is probably one of the most dangerous physical threats in the game, in terms of his, like, attack power. But, you know, because he's physical only, if you know the right timing, you can pretty much dodge all of his attacks pretty easily. Yeah, let's go ahead and fight him now. Why not? You wish to challenge me? Alright, let's see what you're capable of. Yeah, make sure you don't press the A button too early. You gotta press it as soon as, like, you know, he comes down or brings your character back down. You don't have the experience to beat me. Well, we'll see about that. Well, he can be pretty evasive too, so keep that in mind. See, like, if you have the timing down, you can pretty much just dodge everything. Oh, and he actually resists, like, a lot of different things too. So keep that in mind. At a certain point, he'll use, like, those boosts. Man, stop missing. Phew! Simply amazing. I guess I underestimated you. You packed quite a punch. But don't let it get to your head, because I let you have that round. Let's have a rematch. So yeah, you can fight him again. He'll be a little more tougher. He'll have a new attack. But he'll have, like, better stats and more HP too, so keep that in mind. I'm not going to do that yet. but I will come back later, and we'll definitely have that rematch. And I think you also, yeah, you don't lose any of your FP or HP. Like, you'll get it all back after the fight. So we don't have to worry about re-healing or anything. Okay, so, before we move forward, there are a couple of things I want to do. So, first and foremost, let's do some trips around the world. Let's first go back to Mario's pad. The reason why is, if you remember the Musty Fears, one of them hit a flag under a green bed. Mario has a green bed. So there's the Dry Bones flag. Next, we're going to go to Yoster Isle. Because one of the ghosts said that they hit a flag between an O and an A. Which, right here. Boo flag. Also, Raz and Rainy are here now, too. Hello, Mario. Raz here can't even hop on Yoshi, but that's okay. I still love him. Mario, I'm having the time of my life. Just got married, stayed in the suite. Oh, life is just great. By the way, do you know of a place called Great Guy Casino? It's supposed to be around somewhere. Have you been? So, yeah, that's something we'll have to be on the lookout for. And the last place we need to go to for the flag is actually behind a wooden flower. And, well, Rose Town sounds like a good place for a wooden flower. So we're going to pop on over here, check behind this. And there we go, we have the Creeper flag. So those are all the flags in the game. Also notice that this path back here has been cleared out. So we can now go back this way and find out what's going on over here. Hi, I'm the gardener. See that huge planter? I've spent many years seeking the legendary fertilizer and seed to fill it with, but have had no luck. If only I could find them. So I'll have to look for that, I guess. And the last place I'm going to go to is we're going to head back to Tadpole Pond. Okay, we're back here for two reasons. The first reason is we picked up some cricket jam that someone may actually enjoy. That someone being this guy right here. Eh? That delicious smell. You have some cricket jam, yes? May I have some? Sure. This is wonderful. Thank you, Mario. You've made an old man happy. Here's a little allowance for being so good to me. My wish has come true. Quite literally, his wish in Star Hill has come true. So yeah, we get 10 frog coins for doing that. So definitely worth doing. And the last thing we're going to do is if we talk to the guy over here. My favorite song, it's the song that Monstro Town star dances to. Oops, I forgot the rest. Okay, so you have, this one's a little harder because you're not given the notes for this, but they actually showcase the notes inside the room with the star. So you technically have that you can utilize, at least in this game. In the original, I don't think you actually had that novelty. But either way, you can just like kind of figure out by just, you know, putting the notes randomly and seeing if you can figure it out. But basically, this is the solution for this. That's it. This is the melody I've been looking for. Thank you for the inspiration. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. So we get the soprano card. Finally, my song is nearly complete, but I must confess that you contributed a lot to it. We can take all the credit for it. Now, you must think of a final phrase that will wrap it all up. Let your creative juices flow and show me what you got. Okay, so here you're going to make your own little creation, which I don't really have anything in mind. I don't know music that well, but I just kind of jump randomly and, you know, let the song kind of write itself, I guess. Okay, here we go. Listen to this. It's our song. Okay, well, that is everything we need to do with Todovsky, so we are completely done with everything here at Tadpole Pond. Unless you just want to come by and visit and buy stuff from the shop. The last thing you get here is you can get a Coca-Cola. It's 200 coins, but it's a really good healing item. I know we've kind of talked about it and joked about it a few times, but it is actually a really good item. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, actually. There was something else I wanted to do. What was the other thing I wanted to do? Oh, right. I wanted to pick up the flower ring, but I can do that next time. So this has been SlimKirby. Thank you guys for watching. Next time, we'll head back to Monstro Town, and we'll start making our way to Bean Valley. This has been SlimKirby. See you guys later. Later, folks.